Hi, welcome to my kitchen. I'm going to teach you a really fun dish today. So, we have this dish called biryani in India, and it's from the Persian influence that came to India. But it's also very time consuming and takes forever to make. So I love this dish, and I had to come up with a really quick version that I can make in half an hour. And I make a couple of different varieties of biryani, but this particular version is so simple. It's really quick, it's really easy, it's full of flavor, but it's mild on the palate. I hope you enjoy making this dish. So here are the ingredients that we're gonna need for this dish. You need a large onion, you need some chopped ginger, some thinly sliced ginger, thinly sliced chilies, some finely chopped garlic, yogurt, cilantro, a little bit of kosher salt, turmeric, garam masala, oil, and chicken of course, and then rice. We're gonna soak the rice in milk to finish this dish. Milk and a little bit, so half milk and half chicken stock. You're gonna love this dish, it's fantastic. I have my pan going, and I'm gonna get it nice and hot, and I'm gonna put some oil in there. I want the bottom of the pan to coat nicely with the oil. And I have a big, large yellow onion that I have in here, and that I thinly sliced. It's gonna go in here, and we want these onions to get nice and golden brown. Sizzle. There's nothing like the scent of onions caramelizing. It is a thing of beauty. And then you add ginger and garlic to it. It's just heaven. So I'm gonna let that go for a minute. I'm gonna show you how to prep the chicken. So I have like a nice cup and a half of yogurt here. Whole milk yogurt. If you don't want to use whole milk yogurt, feel free to use a low-fat yogurt. So I'm actually going to put that right into my chicken. Now you could make this with chicken breast if you want, or cut up a whole bird and make it with a whole bird. I'm going to do it just with chicken legs. It's like my favorite part of the chicken. My kid loves it. I love the red meat on chicken. I'm not a big chicken breast person. So I have yogurt in there, and I'm going to go ahead and season that up with salt. And I'm going to add some turmeric to that. And a little bit of garam masala. If you're not familiar with what garam masala is, it is an Indian spice mixture. It's dry roasted spices. It has everything from cardamom to cinnamon to star anise to black pepper to cumin, all dried roasted and then ground up together. Almost every Indian store you will get garam masala, and now I think most stores carry it. I've seen it at Whole Foods as well. Like I said, I put the yogurt, the salt, the garam masala, and the turmeric, and I'm going to mix it into this chicken legs. And I want this to sit for like a half an hour, okay? So do this first, set it aside, because that yogurt kind of almost tenderizes the chicken. It's so buttery and delicious, this dish. That's perfect. I'm going to set that aside for a second. My onions are starting to get nice and brown, sizzling away. Not really, not just yet. I shouldn't say they're getting nice and brown. They're starting to get caramelized. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and put my sliced ginger in. And also about one whole serrano chili pepper, or two, depending on how much heat you want in the dish, also goes in there. I have about one serrano chili pepper thinly sliced. I might just add a little bit more, maybe 1.5. I'm not going to put the garlic till the end because, garlic tends to burn, so, and then it's not so pleasant, it gets bitter. Ginger, on the other hand, when it gets caramelized, just gets sweet on you, just like the onions, but garlic gets bitter on you. My onions are starting to get golden brown. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and add my garlic. I love garlic, by the way. Garlic and ginger, it's my thing. I mean, if you put onion, ginger, and garlic in a dish, you're good to go. It's gonna be delicious. You know what? When I was telling you guys about the ingredient list, I think I may have skipped out on telling you about the cilantro. This dish is so much about the cilantro. So I have 2 whole big bunches of cilantro finely chopped right here that's gonna go in here as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all that cilantro. It's literally 2 whole bunches. You see how much cilantro that is? Perfect. So at this point, you want to just season just a little bit because the chicken already has the salt. So just for this onion, cilantro, ginger, garlic, and green chili, I'm going to put a dash of salt in there. I'm going to drop my chicken. So you want just enough chicken to like kind of coat the bottom of the pan. Just kind of want to get all that mixed up in there, all that goodness. Oh my gosh, it smells so good in here right now. Okay, so now once you get that all well incorporated, I'm going to put that on a really, really low flame, and I'm going to put the lid on it, and that chicken has to cook all the way through. So probably about 20 minutes, we're gonna come back and then we're gonna add the rice and we're gonna finish the dish. Like I said, you're gonna really love this dish. So it's been about 15 minutes. I've come back. In the meantime, when I put the lid on the chicken and I put it on a low flame, I took 2 cups of rice and soaked it in 2 cups of milk and 2 cups of chicken broth. Once again, I soaked the rice, the basmati rice, in 2 cups of milk and 2 cups of chicken broth. So the 20 minutes that it took for that chicken to cook through, the rice has been soaking, okay? Look at that. So at this point, you're gonna literally take the rice that's soaking with the milk and you're gonna pour it I'm gonna put all this rice in there. Asha, maybe you needed a bigger pot. Yeah, think. Awesome. I'm gonna take a few sprigs of cilantro and put it right on top of that. I'm gonna leave it on the low flame, and I'm gonna go ahead and put my lid back on. So it's been about 15 minutes. I'm back, and the rice is perfectly cooked, and your biryani is ready. When I tell you this is a tasty dish, this is a tasty, tasty dish. I hope you make it in your kitchen. I hope you enjoy it and you get to make biryani without all the hassle.